They were dancing in the streets last Saturday night, and for good reason. For the second year in a row, it didn't rain on our parade. And that even precipitated smiles from the Portland Rainmakers. There was more to smile about than just good weather, though, because there was enough good entertainment at the 9th Annual Starlight Parade to make for a stompin' good time. There were dancers who clogged and dancers who squared. There were clowns who danced and dancers who clowned. And there were performers who waved and waves who performed. In short, or in long, this parade measured among the best ever. There were the entries you expect to see every year, like the Budweiser Clydesdales, the Clowns, and the Jasmine Community Band. And there were some new entries that provided some moving moments, like the Ebony Ivory Strutters, or these ladies from the Philippines who added a romantic touch when they danced by candlelight. Unfortunately, many famous animals couldn't show up as themselves, so they had to show up in person. And whoever represented this chick did a great stand-in for the future Friars of America. But I'm not so sure Porky Pig appreciated his replacement. Even though Porky couldn't make it, though, there were still plenty of familiar faces who did. There was Grand Marshal and Olympic gold medalist skier Debbie Armstrong. If you were homesick, Mom was there, and so was Grandma. Now, Dad wasn't in the parade, but in his honor, the bands played plenty of pop tunes. Of course, not all the tunes honored pop. Marshall High's marching band played one that seemed perfect for the Bud Man, Everything's Coming Up Roses. If you wanted variety, there were not only bands, but banjos. And if that music wasn't your bag, maybe these pipes were. Or maybe these pipes were. And as the bands played on, and as the clear skies turned from sunlight to moonlight, the beauty of the illuminated floats took over the show. And so did the beauties they were illuminating. There were pretty girls from all over the Northwest, from the Tri-Cities Water Follies, the Tacoma Daffodil Festival, and of course from our own Rose Festival, which this year offered a queen for all age groups. From Queen Tomie Ellis and her Junior Rose Festival Court, to Queen Stephanie Durr and her Senior Rose Festival Court, to Alta Morrison, the Nursing Home Rose Queen. And speaking of having something for all ages, consider these last two entries. On one end, there was the Burlington Northern for all those who were trained. And for those who weren't trained yet, well, the folks from Babyland had that end covered too.